Welcome to the Holistic Health Call, providing practical and science-based solutions to improving your health and feeling your best. The following discussion is for educational purposes only and is not intended to diagnose or treat any disease. Please do not apply any of this information without first speaking with your doctor. To stay up to date on the latest topics as well as all of our prior episodes, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and share these videos with family and friends. Now, let's head to the show.
Hi, I'm Dr. Edward Catalano from the Center for Integrative Health here in Little Falls, New Jersey. I'm here again with my partner Ray Vasquez, who's a personal trainer and health coach. And today again, Ray, we're going to talk about a topic that a lot of people complain about, and that is lack of energy. Or better yet, even how to improve your energy levels, right? Common, on my intake forms when I see patients, probably the thing that's always checked is fatigue or lack of energy. And I know from my standpoint, from the functional medicine standpoint, a lot of it has to do with stress and lack of sleep.
Yes.
And those are topics, again, we can do full videos on how stress affects hormone release, cortisol release, adrenal fatigue, right? And how sleep, if we don't get proper restful sleep, we just don't reset the body at night. So those are whole nother topics. But as far as exercise go, and when you have your clients, how do you get them, number one, to have enough energy for your workout? And then I'm sure they complain about the same things too. So exercise wise, what are you doing with them to maybe help boost and and even discussing their diet and nutrition?
That's the key right there. Diet and nutrition. Yes, the workout is very important. It's because again, we talk about this in mostly every video. After working out, you're gonna feel more energized. You're gonna de-stress. Working out is gonna help you de-stress, get rid of some of that stress, and just make you get more tired at the end of the day, so you can sleep better. So I definitely, exercise is definitely a big one, but nutrition is definitely, a key. Yeah, if you're eating, you could tell, after you eat like, a greasy burger, with fries with sauce and stuff, you just like it feels good, while you're eating it, but afterwards you're like, oh my God, why did I do that? Your stomach is
really
and that
changing.
Yeah. So that just has a cumulative effect where maybe that night, you're not gonna sleep well or whatever it is. So nutrition is, that's the key. Yeah.
Yeah, and sugar is a big zapper of energy.
Definitely.
People think, you need a little something sweet to get you going, but we know that, when you don't have proper sugar or insulin balance in your body, or, you may even be pre-diabetic or diabetic.
Yes.
You really, the sugar really zaps your energy over time.
When you get that crash.
Yeah, you crash, and then just like I said, if it's a chronic thing where you're eating a lot of sugar all the time, you're just not going to get those proper energy stores, and you're going to gain weight, and et cetera,
Definitely.
the whole thing. So yeah, again, going back to sleep, anything that disrupts that, whether it be a fatty meal,
Right.
Not digesting your food properly, if that interferes with your sleep, you're going to be fatigued most of the day, and you're not going to get your energy back. So I always obviously use food as medicine first. So
Right.
I discuss with patients, like, as getting back on kind of whole food, mostly plant-based, but I'm not a vegan, but that's the first thing, right?
Yes.
How about everybody wants a cup of coffee in the morning. I'm not a coffee drinker, never did get a liking for coffee, but what do you think about coffee?
I think coffee is great, but to a point. When nowadays everything is supersized.
Yeah.
So when some people are drinking like 3 large cups of coffee a day, that is just like
Too much, right?
That is too much. Not even. If you're drinking even black coffee alone, 3 cups is bad. But then nowadays everything is, you gotta add so much sugar, it's caramel,
fat, yeah.
the flavoring, all these
additives,
additives is just so bad for you. But coffee, is because I personally do not drink coffee itself, but I do have what's called a pre-workout that has caffeine in it.
Okay.
Because I need that energy, but I try to take it earlier in the day, and I also kind of like space it out where I'll take some in the morning, like half of dose in the morning, and then the other half before my workout. So I'm not getting a full dose. And if you're going to do a pre-workout, I would suggest you whatever they say on the thing, take only half to start off with if you're not used to caffeine.
Yeah,
because
there's other stimulants in it too. And
exactly.
Matter of fact, I just read an article, medical literature. There seems to have been a trend on TikTok where I think it happened to be with some girls. I'm sure guys are doing it too, but before their workout, they're doing what they call dry scooping. So they're taking the pre-workout and just sticking it in their mouth, powder, and then drinking.
Right.
And there's been probably about 3 or 4 recent mild heart attacks, these were in young women in their 20s, I guess, that did that.
Right.
Because then it just shocks you with caffeine and stimulants.
Some of these pre-workouts have like 400 and more milligrams of caffeine, or grams of caffeine. So that's like drinking like six cups of coffee. Like you gotta
space that out.
Yeah, you gotta go start slow. And
certainly not. Just taking the powder in your mouth. I mean that's
crazy.
All the stimulants. So got people out there that are doing pre-workouts. Just be careful with that. But there are some good supplements that do help. I know I like to use CoQ10 and carnitine for energy. A lot of times older people are deficient in those.
Right.
Teas. There's some good teas. But I think, like we said in the beginning, the best thing is, number one, is to clean up your diet.
Yes.
Getting some proper exercise with someone, a trainer or somebody who can guide you in that.
Right.
Reduce your sugar, bad fats.
Yes.
And alcohol too much. And
drink
moderate
water.
Moderate your caffeine and hydrate.
Yeah.
I think most people will balance their energy with that, and then if they need extra help, then they need to come see us.
Definitely.
Thank you for watching and listening to the Holistic House Call. Our goal of these videos is to keep it short and sweet and give you one piece of information that you can use in your daily lifestyle.